shout now. Where's the desk? Oh, the desk. Oh, it's over here. Cheers. Come on. Right. Libation, come true, Rastafari. As it is with African tradition, ladies and gentlemen, before we start any spiritual commemoration, we usually use an intermediary between us lesser morsels and the gods. And the intermediary today is the wonderful Niles Hailstones, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Greetings, family. Greetings, Labrador Grove. We come here to pay our respects today, and in the tradition we have to pay respects to those who came before us. Yeah. So I ask the elder to give us permission to continue. Give thanks, bless it. All right. So when we do this is our tradition, and it's not an act. It's not a performance. Yeah. It's an interaction. It's a libation, right? So we're going to get some call and response and things like that going. Get some energy into this libation, right? Now, libation, we just use water, because water has no enemy. And water is the majority of the world that we live in. So when we use water, it's just to connect to spirit and connect to truth. Nothing strange. You understand what I'm saying? Just natural science, the application of natural and mystical science. You understand? Like the natural mystic that's blowing through the air. Yeah? That was recorded right here. Yeah? All right. So, let's check if you're with us. Why-oi! 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 Why-oi!
Stand up for your rights.
And if you listen carefully now, you will hear right here, Basin Street. This could be the first trumpet. What? Might as well be the last. Hey, many more will have to suffer. What? Many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. Oh, cause look around and things are not the way they used to be. Grenfell. 2017 was 40 years of Exodus. 40 years. We came together and we were studying the natural mystic of the 40 years. And then Grenfell happened. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. You understand? In a Labrador Grove. This one, let's remember all those who lost their lives in the Grenfell Tower fire. Ashe, forever in our hearts, like a phoenix we will rise from the ashes. Ashe, Ashe. This is the relevance of the music in the times that we live in. You understand? Listen to the first side of Exodus and you hear the story of Grenfell. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. So much things to say. I'll never forget, no way, they crucified Jesus Christ. Remember what comes after that? Guiltiness. Guiltiness. Rest on their conscience. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And they live a life of false pretense every day now. Each and every day. Listen to this one. These are the big fish that always try to eat down the small fish. I'm talking about the small fish. Yes, I am. And they would do anything. What? To materialize their every wish. Truth. Exodus, 40 years later, 2017, think about it. Think about it, yeah? But woe to the down presser, they'll eat the bread of sorrow. And then, next one, I'm gonna do this even quicker because this is our libation today, remembering the music and carrying that vibration with us, yeah? The vibration of the tune, listen to the story. Next part. Rise, O fallen fighter, rise and take your stance again. He who fights and run away, live to fight another day. But the hidden back there, what on the wall? Hidden back there, on the wall. Hidden back there, on Jaja put the hidden back there. You hear what I'm saying? All right, now let's look at Exodus. This is track 5 on side 1, you know. Think about Windrush and the whole cycle that I go around 40, 50 years. Many people will fight you down when you see your light. Let me tell you, if you're the strong one, then everything is all right. So we're gonna walk, yes we are, through the roads of creation. Cause what? Tell me what? Great tribulation. What? In this Exodus. Oh yeah. Hey. Movement of your people. Oh, movement of the people. Yeah. I said Exodus. All right. Movement of your people. And I want you to chant this movement of your people. people. Haile Selassie, I people. Marcus Garvey's people. Oh, my people. We pour libation for our people. This is the movement, yeah. Keep turning out the movement, yeah. Let this musical eye story, let this legacy that we are all part of run like a river and stream through all of the streets of Ladbroke Grove and flood out this place with a rebirth of Grove music and the energy that made this community strong. From this day forward, let that energy flow like a river. Let it flow from Ladbroke Grove to Harsden, to Willesden, to Brixton, to Peckham, all parts of London to the UK, worldwide, as we re-begin this exodus, as we enter into a new paradigm and a new change with our ancestors by our side, to the great Bob Marley, the great Peter Tosh, and the one who still lives, Bunny Livingston. Ashe, oh, I said Ashe, Ashe, oh, I say Ashe, Ashe, oh, I said Ashe, Ashe, oh, I said Ashe. Respect to the ancestors, free up the people, yeah. With this music, this music, this music, this music. Oh, peace in the streets we need Rastafari in our hearts, yeah. This is for Marley, for Tosh. Movement of your people. Movement of your people. Movement of your people. Movement of your
Religion, give up for North Stones. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to exit the stage. I have a more glamorous, gorgeous, beautiful, erudite, and eloquent person than me, also Grove born. Ladies and gentlemen, can we give it up to my co-host, Isis?
Greetings, Ladbroke Grove. We're really honoured that you're all here gathered to honour Bob Marley, Bunny Wailer, and Peter Tosh, the Wailers. And before we move on, I just want to say thank you to all of you for your support. And I want to welcome our first speaker, who is Mayor and Councillor Will Pascal, RBKC. Can you please come to the stage?
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah. First of all, it's an honour as your Mayor of Broadborough, Kensington, Chelsea, to be invited by the Nubian Jack Community Trust to celebrate the most successful reggae band in the history of music around the whole world. Yeah! To pay tribute to Bob Marley, Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer, and their contribution to bring communities together right here in W11. We're marking this by being here and seeing the Heritage Blue plaque on the former Island Studios. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Can we have another round of applause? Of course, the blue plaque will have a massive impact on the face of Kensington and Chelsea, so we are really honoured to have it here. I'd like to send greetings now on behalf of His Excellency George Seth Ramakon, I hope I pronounced that correctly, who is the High Commissioner of the Jamaican Embassy. Unfortunately, he can't be here with us, but he sends his best wishes and is fully supportive of what we're doing here today. So the next speaker is our local MP. Most of you will know her. She's local to North Kensington, and can we welcome Emma Dent-Coe.
Good evening, my friends and neighbours. I must be the luckiest MP in the world. I've never been to the proms at the Albert Hall, but people took me, it's the kind of thing that MP should go to, right? So I went there, and it's lovely music, I'm sure. However, this is my home and this is my kind of music, and generations of amazing music that have been made in that building, and I remember it all because I was born and bred here, and I'm sure I had tracks of these, all these amazing people, including Bob Marley and the Wailers, over many, many years, and that is my life soundtrack too. I'm so happy to have Niles here. He's our heartbeat of the neighbourhood, and no event would feel right without our heartbeat here. So we pay tribute to our ancestors in quite right too. We're paying tribute now to our predecessors and this amazing musical legacy that we've had here. And we have all of you bringing this dream into the future. A lot of amazing things have happened around here. We know how strong we are, this community here, our beautiful kaleidoscope community that I've lived in nearly all my life. I was born in Chelsea before it was Tosh, but this is an amazing place, and look how strong we are, as I said. And you know, we are reclaiming, we are working hard, and we are reclaiming. We reclaimed our library, and there's a lot of people here who work very hard to do. We reclaimed our college, a lot of people here who work very, very hard on that. And we are reclaiming other bits that maybe we should talk about. Not quite as legal, but we'll get there in the end. There's lots of spaces. We have lots of things to do here. What an amazing, amazing community we are. You know, we are very, very strong. A lot of people have seen that from outside over the last 2 years. We are getting there. We are getting stronger. And I just want to say, I feel it in the wind. Yeah, sorry. I just want to say,
go conservative again.
Conservative again. Thank you very much, sir. I really feel it that here we are in your power, you are in your power, you're coming into your power right now. All of you people. Thank you.
So I just wanted to say, Jack said I was born in the area. I have to confess I was not. I'm a migrant and a newcomer, African born in Trinidad and Tobago. But when I first came to this area, North Kensington, from the suburbs of West London, and when I saw the community here and the people, I was like, what, 14 or 15? And I was determined that I would move to this area and this would be my home. And I have to, again, you know, celebrate the amazing people in North Kensington and the amazing things that we have achieved. This is actually the 47th plaque that Nubian Jack has erected. And it's really important. It is monumental that we actually have this blue plaque scheme, because prior to that, many people, particularly people of African heritage, were not celebrated and recognized. We were not remembered for our contributions to the society. And through the work of others and people like Jack, we have changed that narrative. So it's important to recognize this work. It's really significant. Now, the next person that I want to bring up to the stage is a very, very important person. His name is Solomon, aka Sonny Graham. And Solomon was Bob Marley's closest friend. They grew together in Jamaica, and they maintained a relationship. And so he has a particular insight into his relationship with a man, to kind of, almost the superhero that we know as Bob Marley. So can everyone please put their hands together, please, and welcome Solomon to the stage. Okay,
just tell that and I'll go something, right? Don't it?
Pleasure to hear your story.
Anyhow, yeah. As the lady suggests, right, not many people around can share the stories that I have about Marley. Usually call him Robbie. That's before he became a singer. I get that Bob Marley name after he became an entertainer. I was his youth club leader and a mentee. Mentor. Yeah. Bob was brought to me, well, I was just playing a song, well, we were talking about.
Can't hear you. Talk
What
about it
talking
more.
about?
What you? I have mic at top. Like you here.
Oh, yeah. Take it out, please. Yeah, what happened, right? I was a president for a youth club called Operation Friendship in West Kingston, Jamaica, where most people in Jamaica, well, like you guys have a racial problem, we have a class problem in Jamaica, where the people from the upper echelon look down on the people from the ghetto and they call us underprivileged. However, I was in charge of quite a few young people there. It was sponsored by YMCA and the Rotary Club. We had quite a few competitions, cricket, football, sport in general. Someone brought Bob to me as a youth. I could say in a means of rescue. Because there are a lot of people, I love the way you all love Bob Marley, but there's another side to Bob Marley apart from the entertainment. And the message in his music. I could say really, I have a lot to do with, that, because I was the first man. I just was playing it a while ago. I gave Bob Marley the opportunity to even get the confidence to say that he was a singer. Right? The person who brought him to me was a barber, we love a barber. And he became a member of our youth club. A lot of people hear about Bob Marley and Trenchtown and things like that, right? But Bob, it's a long story. Yeah, but anyhow, I'm gonna try to do my best. This is just sharing the other side of Bob Marley that not well. I knew Bob before he had not any chick, no family, apart from his mom. After his father died, his mama took him away to America, like most people in the Caribbean. One of the parents always chose to go abroad that they could make a living to take care of what they leave behind. Bob was left on his own. And as a means, he was going through some real hard times. And he came to us and we took him in. We have a lot of friends. Well, most of them are Chinese and Indians. I could tell you that the first young lady that Bob fell in love with was a Chinese girl. This is it, because, you people must be saying, where is this man come from, So I tell you guys, most of you used to be the dreadlocks and things. I was the first man that introduced Bob Marley to Rasta. You understand me? You're looking at somebody who has a lot to share. That most of them, not even his children. And a lot of the things that is going on today upset me because there are so much anti-Bob Marley that I'm offended. But I don't like to create my enemy. I just keep myself to myself. But my plan never do nothing like that thing. That is another thing again. Well, you want to challenge me? I take up any challenge from any guy. No, I come prepared for this, sister, because I know them. Look here. Anyhow, let me share with whoever want to learn a little bit more about Bob Marley, because it pleased me to see, the love he has been able to achieve from the people, because this is what Bob is all about. Bob wants to know that his contribution is meaningful, and a lot of hang-arounds and things like that, who don't even know the head from the foot. We try to just make me loud in the crowd, but the thing that I would like to share with you is going to take a whole lot. And if you have patience, it will finally come out, because nothing I'm saying here, I don't need to lie. You understand me? And I know Bob is pleased wherever he is, because right now we are both Joseph. We rule under the sign of Joseph, Bob and myself. We are problem solvers. We don't make problems for people. And we love to know that we are able to, like Bob Marley, the contribution that he made. Look at look at this. I'm so pleased to see the mixture in the crowd. Most of them talk about Rasta and this and them prejudice. We don't have no prejudice in us. We are just love of mankind, and we like to know that whatever we do, people have benefit from it. We don't try to cause strife and things like that. Anyhow, let me go a little bit further. There's so much to talk about. How many of you know that there was a time when Bob Marley never even lived nowhere? He used to sleep in a kitchen in Trenchtown. Huh? No. With the plan, I think Molecular Virgin over there. Because, make no get there. No, when you come show up your face and anything I say, you can come challenge me and talk to me. Let's chat. Come on. Are you? Now let me tell you about Planner thing now. Because Planner, Francisco.
Go on, Bandingo, tell them the truth. Go on, Bandingo.
Well, all right, let me tell you something.
Tell them the truth.
Look at. He live beside me. No, man. No, I'm glad for this, because I'm not being my thing. No, I want to challenge, because it will bring out the best out of me. No, Mr. Short, Taddy Short, anytime me and Bonnie see each other. In fact, I want to
hear you talk, man. I want to hear you talk. I want to hear you talk.
But anyhow, I'm here to share my personal experience with man. I was everything to Bob. And it didn't really, mean anything out of the our youth club was called Operation Friendship. And yes, but it will take a little time, because I'm not afraid that, it's not high.
In the mic.
Anyhow,
Thank you for bringing Bob Marley.
Thank you for allowing us to know Bob.
Can we put our hands together, please, and give our
sorry about the disruption, but I know them, because there was a time when, like I said, we used to burn fire from people. But she said, music, and I was like a teacher to me, because I was responsible for over 100 young, including Bob. And at night time, you know, hey, you know what Joy is? Yeah. All right, when it's a Wilson, I used to be like both of them manager, right? Because I've been traveling before, the whole of my young companions in the ghetto, making money before the whole of them. I used to work on a tourist liner for more than one. So, Bahama Star, Evans. No, you know, really, I hear to waste with that because I'm here as an invited guest, and my intention is to, you know, give you another side of Bob Marley, because everything is in the music already. So you want to know a step more, you know, about the individual, what he's been through. I'm here to show you the amount of obstacles that young man had to overcome in order to, you know, be who he is today and get to become the most loved entertainer for a millennium. Most people get credit to a year, Bob gave it 100. And to know that he's a student, I remember this, listen to this one, I can't even remember. Next time. I remember once, you know, hey, where the picture them? And picture with me and Bob and Michael Jackson, you know, the whole of them boy. You understand? So, you know, I look at one of them become motor massive.
You know the motor massive. Ladies and gentlemen, because time is going, first of all I want to say this. Sally paid for the first record that Bob recorded. I like. What it is, we've got a documentary being made, and that is going to be owned by Libby and Jack, of course. And you can write for $10.99. But no, can we give it a round of applause for Trevor and Sally?
I have picture. I can show the people and even one of the pictures. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, but it's a pleasure. And you know, I'm honored to know that. Yeah. I'm honored to know that. You know, I was a part of the whole process of bringing that young man from a nobody to one of the. I remember Obama came to Jamaica. And put aside he came straight from the airport up to where it is now the studio. Right? Looking for Bob Marley. I remember in an interview after his first inauguration. Yeah, well, you know, listen to this set.
Thank you very much.
Ramakan.
Ramakan?
Yes.
Ramakan,
Yes.
Sorry, from Jamaica, has sent his wishes, and I just want to read a message from him very quickly. I'm pleased that 3 iconic Jamaican musicians, the Honourable Robert Nesta Marley, OM, the Honourable Peter Tosh, OM, and the Honourable Neville O'Reilly, Bunny Wailer Livingston, OM, founding members of the internationally renowned Wailers, are being honoured with a Blue Heritage Plaque in London. Without a doubt, the global awareness and impact of reggae music is largely due to the musical creativity and the missionary message of liberation and upliftment promoted by Bob Marley and the Wailers. It is therefore a fitting tribute to these pioneers who helped to promote Jamaica's culture, heritage and language to the world. So I now hand over to Mr. Libby and Jack.
It was actually 13 years ago, this very month, that we did the very first plaque to Bob Marley in Ridgeback Gardens, where he lived with Johnny Nash at Johnny Nash's house. Happy to say, 47 plaques later, the second trumpet has sounded. Listen to his lyrics. But how? In the unveiling of that plaque, what helped to actually launch a whole Nubian Jack phenomenon, if I may say so, was a special BBC producer. He's in the audience today. His name is Anthony Ward, and he made Exodus 30 years on. And the whole documentary featured the unveiling of the plaque. So I was very honoured, but I'm delighted to welcome him to the stage. Anthony, are you here? Anthony? Just like all my girlfriends, he stood us up. Never mind. Never mind. Okay, so the next person I want to thank is my partner. Okay, this is a very cosmopolitan community, but I'm as a partner, I deal with my brethren. See? Alright. All of us, I know how to deal with. Alright. I got a master's degree, I do speak English, but I yard it up. Anyway, can I? Big up for the yardies, come on now. Born and bred in this community as well. I used to live on 54 Goldwood Road. So this is actually my 11th plaque in the borough and our 47th plaque in total. But it could not have been done without the wonderful help of a very extraordinary being, extraordinary man by the name of Kwaku. Ladies and gentlemen, Kwaku.
Greetings! Yes, as Nubian Jack said, I did help with this, and you plan all these things, and you don't know what's going to happen. So it's great that we can see a lot of people here. And right now, I'm going to call Nubian Jack the Wizard, because this afternoon it was sunny. I said, yeah, Nubian just said it wasn't going to rain. By the time we get here preparing, it was freezing. I said, you come down with my steel. They said, don't worry, it's not going to rain, and indeed it hasn't rained. So we can give up to Nubian Jack the Wizard.
No. Give it up to God for that. Give it up to Jack.
Respect. Okay. Now, my name is Kwaku. I'm the founder of the British BlackMusic.com, Black Music Congress. We focus on black music in this country, just like I focus on African history, particularly African British history. But today we're talking music. I invited a few people, so although time is short and they may not get to talk, I want to mention those who have seen. So we've got Mikey Campbell, who used to be the producer of Aswad, who were one of the first British record bands to be signed by Ireland. Can you give it up for Mikey Campbell?
Whoa!
And he's a local man as well. A very unassuming man is Tony Washington. Tony Washington is the first big hit on which island? No, Island Records was the Phillips. But My Boy Lollipop. If you are lucky to have bought a copy of My Boy Lollipop in Britain in '64 and you looked at the B-side, the song was written by a guy called Tony Washington. And Tony Washington is in the audience. Can you give it up for Tony Washington?
Whoa!
So he played on the sessions. He played on the sessions as well. Okay, now British reggae doesn't translate very well to the Americas at times. Okay, you got UB40 and Still Pulse does well on the concert circuit. But one band that came from around here, who had a hit with one of their songs, Searching. Do you remember Searching? Yeah. Good. Errol Reed was a singer on that song, and here's here. China Black. Can you give it up for Errol Reed?
No!
Okay. Now, Curtis Lynch, I know, is here, and is a record producer, and is doing some stuff for Jester. He tells me that Jester is going to revamp Jester is going to come back strong next year, so we're hoping for that. Can you give it up for Curtis Lynch? Okay. Next to me on the stage is a spar of mine. We've done some stuff in fact, last week, Friday, we were housed and celebrating reggae music and the environment. Can you give up for Prince Jackie of the Royals?
Whoa!
Okay. Now, can read my handwriting, we certainly have a veteran of reggae, started off in Jamaica, but for the last 40 years or so, it's been in Britain. So we claim him as one of ours, Winston Francis. Okay, so I think for those that I invited that I've seen, I have mentioned them. And if you're in here and I haven't mentioned your name, I am very sorry. Can we hold it down, please? Thank you very much. So in terms of this plaque, what I want to say is that the Wailers, because people have been confusing this with Bob Marley. The Wailers were three, well, the end, they changed, but the Wailers that we know, international, were three brothers, right? So it wasn't just Bob Marley. Earlier this week, I was a plaque for Bob Marley, fine. But it was important that we highlighted the band from which Bob Marley came. Peter Tosh. Wailer.
Yeah!
They were the guys that tracking Bob Marley for stuff. And Bob Marley. So it's three people. Yes. And later the I3s. My sister reminded me. Yeah. So we give credit to the three brothers, and we can say the three sisters do gave those beautiful harmonies. But what I want to say is that the story that we should take from here, it's not a Jamaican story only. It's a Jamaican story, and it's very much a British story. If they hadn't had the opportunity of a record company here called Island Records, believing in a plaque, someone is mentioned, so I might as well mention his name, CD, Chris Blackwell hadn't had the confidence to give them money to say, take this money, go to Jamaica and record. You may not have had that. The Wailers, as we know them. They released 4 albums, by the way, before they went to Island Records. But it was the Island Records that made them international well known. So it's a British story in the sense that it was a British company that financed their break through albums. Catch a Fire was recorded in Jamaica, but it was remixed or overdubs. So when you hear some of the synths and hear some of the rock type guitars, meant for the melody maker readers and the college kids, that was down here. Burning, again, was recorded in Jamaica, it was mixed here. Half of Exodus 77 was recorded here. And at that time, Bob Marley had relocated to London. So I want to leave you the story that Bob Marley or the Wailers story. Today I don't want to talk about Bob Marley and the Wailers, it's the Wailers we're talking about. It's a story of Jamaica and of Britain. And that's a consequence of this interaction with Britain, but particularly in this area, Island Records, they went global. Because the albums that were released or mixed in here and released to the world was nothing like what's coming out of Jamaica or elsewhere. And that is why people bought into it. And if you don't mind me, and I'm going to say this, and I know there's a lot of serious Jamaicans in here, a lot of serious Rastas in here, and I hope they're not going to say I'm talking rubbish. Initially, some of those albums that were released, or the records rather than albums that were released by Islands, the real Jamaicans weren't into it because they thought it was a bit of, you know, they sort of watered it down. By the time, everybody got to appreciate Bob Marley and the Wailers music. And can I say, today, if you should ever call the Jamaican High Commission and they put you on hold, the music that you hear every time is the Wailers music. Black Music Congress, we always have June as international, so British Black Music Month. And we try to, and we do music courses and stuff like that, and we can talk. So we can do engage with young people. We've also got into something called International Reggae Day. International Reggae Day is every 1st July, so look out for it. Next year will be the 4th one that we do in the UK. I don't want to hog the stage, so on that note, thank you very much for coming!